Now we'll continue with list only. We have accessing the items, change, adding, removing the list items. We will be working on list elements. So we'll again go to the same list practice Python file. We'll first do accessing the list items, right? How do we access any list items? Okay, let's take this new list itself. We have to access, suppose. I'm just copying it. You need not copy it if you already have it, right? It will be visible on the screen. So I want to access item number 2. Okay, so that's 4.5. So basically it's not 2, it's 0, 1, 2. As I already told you, it's 0, 1, 2, 3. It starts with 0. So if number 2 is written, that means it's the third item that I want to access. Okay, it just works like array. If you know about array, it's just like array. So it starts with now for -1, it's the last thing, negative indexing, that the one that we've done with strings. -2 would be first, right? So this is how we access the list items. Okay, now if I want to access multiple from 1 to 3 but not 3, okay, so 1 to 3 but not 3 is basically 1 and 2 places of 0 is apple, so 1 is 1 and 2 is 4.5, so that get access. Okay, it's just similar to string what we did there. Now if I put :3, that means it's taking even the first one. Apple is staying. So if I don't have to write 0 there, it's just :3 and I can access the list. Now if I want to check if there's this item existing or not in that list, okay, I'll use the keyword in. Okay, so I want to understand if banana is in. So the keyword is in. It's already there in the system. If banana in new list, print. So the return type would be boolean, either true or false. Okay. Always remember that in this Python, we don't have brackets, but we have to work on the indentation. So the print, if you could see, after if and else, I've given some space. So that is the indentation required. So the banana is not present. So I'm getting no, banana is not present. Okay. So in is very important. Now you'll see apple. Apple is present. Let's see what it resides. And always keep space after if else. So yes, apple is present. We'll be doing this in detail in if else part. Now how to change the item? I have this list. Okay, suppose this is my ration list and I have added something and I want to change it. How it happens in Python? How do you change the items? So because it's changeable, right, we understood that it's ordered and it's changeable and duplicates can be allowed. So let's change the item. So new list, I'm changing item number 2, that's 4.5 to a string. Let's see, print new list. So when you do this, the whole list is changed and the third position will be occupied by cherry. Okay, clear? So this is how you do. You can practice this again. Just so new list. Now I want to 1 is to 3. That means 1 and 2. I want to change both these to some other values. So grapes and orange. So my new list now would be apple, grapes, orange, first and 1. Okay, that's my new list. I've just change. I can do change of multiple elements using this. Okay, let's do the other one. Now suppose I have a very limited, I've written 1 to 3, but I only entered one value in that place, right? I've just entered blackcurrant. So it will remove the other value. It will give 1 and 2 to only blackcurrant. It will not duplicate the value. The number of items will be reduced. So now we have only 4 items left. Okay. So you have apple, blackcurrant, first and 1. Now we'll see how to add elements to the list. Okay. This was for changing. Now we'll be adding some new elements to the list. This is very important, so please practice along with me. Pause the video, practice it, see where you're having problem, and just comment on the comment section. Okay. Now our first function is insert. I'm telling that at the position 2, new list dot insert, at the position 2, just insert fruits. Position 2 is 0, 1, 2. So that's the third position. Okay. So it will be after blackcurrant. Okay. That's the first thing. Insert. Okay. Now I want to append. Append is adding to the last. So orange will come after 1. It's very simple English language. So insert is inserting at a particular place. Appending is adding to the last. Appending to the last. Right? So next, let me see. Okay. I'll work on new list itself and I will extend it with my list. I already have 3 elements, okay, the one that I wrote on top. Extend is that concatenating to list. New list, whenever the new list ends, add the elements of my list. I've just looked out. So there were 3 elements in it, apple, banana and cherry. So they are added after orange. So first is insert. Okay, see my list, apple, banana, cherry, and they have got inserted at the end of new list. Okay, so we have done insert, we have done append, and we have done extend. Okay, this is how the first 3 ways of adding. Now let's do. Okay, the tuple part I will let you know in the tuple section. But tuple is basically just see it's similar to list, but there is some difference between tuple and list. But the first difference that you can notice is this is round bracket. Okay, now we can even add a list to a tuple, right? So what I would be doing, I'll use the same extend. It's not only for adding list to a list, but adding tuple to a list. So now when I write, one second, I'm just writing this tuple to show you how tuple comes. So just see, it's the round bracket. Okay, kiwi and watermelon are round. Now if I write this list, the kiwi and watermelon gets added to the last after cherry. So apple, blackcurrant, fruits first, everything. After cherry, kiwi and watermelon is added. Right? So tuple, don't worry, we'll do tuple in detail. Just giving you that extend can be used both for tuple and list. Okay. Now we'll understand removing. So we have added a lot of things in this Now how to remove items from a list. Okay, so that's also very important. Let's do it. Let me first remove the only element, that's 1. Okay, I want to remove 1 from the list, so I'll just give the value whichever I want to remove, and let's see the new result. So can you see that the value has been removed? So remove, we are actually inserting the value, not the location. Okay, now pop is, here I can give the location in, so maybe 0 fruits. First let's remove the first, it's not relevant. So can you see first has been removed? Okay, so the bracket after pop is basically the location. Now if I just write pop, it will remove the last element. Just writing pop, can you see it has removed watermelon? Okay, now I will delete, I could say the 0 1 2. It's similar to new list.pop, giving the value. So fruits have been removed in from line number 56 code, because it's taking the value to 0 1 2. Now after blackcurrant you get orange. Okay, now next is, if I want to clear my whole list, I don't want anything to be there. Okay, but I want the list to be there but not any value. At one instance all the values have been cleared, so now I have no values in the list. Is basically clearing out the values. Now I will delete the list. Deleting the list means I don't want that list. There's this one list called this list, okay, on top. I want to delete that list. Okay, you won't be understanding what happened. So if I write now print this list, it will say there's no such list occurring, right? Because this list has been deleted from the memory. So this list is not defined. There's no such list. So the variable has been deleted. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.